Good evening. This is Doc Severson for the ReadySetCrypto OMNIA trade of the day for Wednesday, the 28th of October. I'm starting off with the S&P 500 equity index, and it's just getting hammered today. And you might laugh because it's down about 2.9% right now, and you'd think that the end of the world was here, although that's just a typical day when it comes to crypto volatility. But being that it controls approximately $30 trillion in assets, it does make a big deal. When we drop 3% of that, that is a big deal across the board, and it does tend to hit risk assets elsewhere. So if we look at Bitcoin today, it's actually doing quite well considering. I mean, this is an outside day. We have a large range bar, and so far we have some distribution on the price, but not the end of the world. We still don't have a lower low. In terms of a closing low, we have about 5 hours left in the trading day today. So this totally makes sense right now. This is a great time for profit taking with the chart at exhaustion. We might see the price pull back to some important fib level here, maybe even drop to the bottom of this expected move for the month of October. But again, days like today are going to happen. And it's just no big deal. We're still in consolidation as the markets once again continue to build up energy. However, we do have to recognize the impact of the larger financial markets. If the entire financial sector goes into risk off mode, guess what? Cryptocurrency is going to be affected by that. So we do have to watch this, although Bitcoin Cash today appears to be bucking the trend and is looking still really good. We have to wait until we get to about 280 for the potential breakout for this one. Binance Coin still looking fine, still consolidating, still building up energy. It's okay for these charts to take a day off as long as that doesn't turn into a trend. So again, even Chainlink, bull flag, everything across the board is kind of doing the same thing. Now, the further we go down the top 10, top 20, the worse these charts are going to start to look. Here is Monero actually taking a retest of the breakout. We have to make sure, as long as this trend line holds, that's good. If it starts to dip back into the pattern, that's a bad sign. And it just goes across the board for all risk assets today. So we're not going to be jumping on anything today. Nothing is setting up at this point. Some various altcoins are doing okay today just because Bitcoin itself is dropping. So the denominator in that pair is getting weak, which means that if the altcoin holds steady, then it can gain value. But no trades today, just going to be a distribution day. We just have got to get past this risk event, which is next Tuesday, once the market is able to discount that going forward and gets a little bit of certainty back into things, then risk on assets will be once again in vogue. There's always an eternal search for yield, and that will never stop, regardless of what happens next week. That's it for today's report. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.